yeah, we're God's favourite before you comment. How does it feel? Yeah.
It feels great.
It feels fucking good, thanks.
It feels like being God's favourite is actually...
It's hard.
It's really hard, but it's like, it's worth it at the end of the day.
It's worth it.
Hi guys, welcome back to As Seen In.
Hi guys, welcome back to season 4.
Season 4, we're back and we're better. So excited.
So excited. Can't wait. Just trying to adjust to the new year.
New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year. Hope
Happy New
everyone's
Year.
had a great Christmas and New Year's break. We have such an exciting video idea for you guys.
Yeah.
Podcast idea. Something we think we're going to replicate every single year. Kind of like As Seen In Wrapped, but you'll see.
Yeah, I really want to... If you're listening, by the way, just because this is the first one back of the season, we do film these as well. So check our YouTube channel if you haven't.
Yeah, definitely.
We're waving right now and you won't be able to know that unless you're watching. So,
do you want to explain what we're doing?
Yeah, so this episode is... I think it's variety.
Variety,
Is that right? Or, you know, one of those.
I love variety.
Love it.
The actors round tables, all of that stuff.
Are they the ones that do actors on actors?
Yeah.
That's really good.
Really good.
So we're doing the... Well, we've called it the Billie Eilish thing. Because that's the only thing I can think of. Where they do the interviews every year with Billie and they ask her same questions, then add some in.
Yeah, every year.
And then we answer basically, or she answers. And then, at the start of each year, we'll see what's changed.
Yeah. So this is going to be the first one. And then next year, we'll be able to watch this back, react to our answers, and give our new answers.
It's going to be a fun edit.
Yeah.
For whoever's editing that.
So sorry, Will.
So sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically it. So should we get straight in?
Yeah. I'm excited. I only wrote down answers to the ones that were like, state your...
Okay, I have answers for all of them, but we can elaborate on quite a few.
Okay. Most of mine are just gonna come from the heart.
Okay, we've got our producer off
cam
and off mic asking the questions.
Where do you see As Seen In this time next year?
I put planning a live podcast show.
Ooh,
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
I actually really hope that we do that.
I think it'd be
I think we
sick.
definitely will. It'll just be like the size of the venues that are established.
We do a comedy club.
Oh my god, it's like 10 people.
No, that's what I see. Like, obviously, it takes a long time to plan a live show.
Yeah.
So I feel like we'd start pre-planning.
Yeah.
In like next year, 2024 January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
I see that. And I see... The thing is, there's lots of things I want to achieve this year.
Yeah.
So it's like, how
so
do
you're
I
thinking
know?
like, oh, but we're doing it now.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Well, you don't need to wait till
so
next
like,
year.
I could say, I want to do this, but in my heart, that's happening already.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, one thing I'd like to see for As Seen In is definitely like the production, As Seen In Productions elevated. Like we've got something up and running.
Yeah.
Like whether that's a short film we've done or whether it's like us starting to work for other people and showcase their work. But I like that. I think As Seen In Productions should be on the rise.
Oh, absolutely. Okay.
What is your biggest challenge right now?
And this was like in general.
Oh yeah, I have an answer, so you go first. I'm gonna think.
Okay, my answer was just managing stress, staying organized, and finding time to rest. Those are like my biggest challenges.
I think I rest too much. No, the thing is, my problem is that I have so many things I want to do that looking out and looking at how I'm going to start them makes me angry. Like, I struggle to just pick something and like work through that. So say we've got like 5 things we want to do for As Seen In, right?
Yeah.
If I looked at that on a piece of paper, I'd literally be staring at it for 24 hours because I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, I struggle finding a starting point.
See, that's also my issue, but I put too much on my plate and I start them all. So I find myself burning out quickly because I'm overworking all the time. But it's the same thing. Like, I want to do all these things. Let me do all of them now. Yeah. Instead of just like picking one to run with.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I feel like, sorry.
Carry on.
I feel like with like general other challenges, it's just like also funding, guys. We want to do so many things.
Do you know how expensive it is to run a podcast?
Guys, it's so hard. And like, it's January when we're recording this, and other than like podcast stuff, I work in film, and filming is like notably terrible in January, and I just feel like I want to be able to fund the things I enjoy doing, and it's so hard right now.
But also, with having said that, it doesn't have to be. It's just the way we want to do it is expensive. Like, you can make a podcast and start a podcast cheaply because when we did season 1, we recorded from home. We bought £50 mics,
Yeah.
and that was it. So it's as expensive as you want it to
true.
be, but like obviously we're trying to make this a business, large scale, and you have to invest.
We also
That's
just want
the
like
only
good
thing.
quality. I feel like it's
Exactly.
just, I mean, maybe that's just us being like perfectionists, but I just
No,
want
like,
the best. For it.
Exactly, and I feel like that's the only way. That's one of the main ways to grow. Like you have to constantly push yourself to do better than you are doing, which I think we're really good at doing.
Slay.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
What are you most looking forward to this year?
Should I go first?
Yeah,
then?
you go.
Okay, so with ASI, growing our community, working on more creative projects with ASI Productions. That's what I put.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I think.
Like I don't know specifically. Like
Yeah.
that's just what we're doing this year.
That's
Just
true.
growing. Just growing. I feel like it's a year of growth and investment.
I feel like something I'm looking forward to is the unknown, which sounds really stupid.
Yeah, no, facts.
And like a cop out, but I'm excited that I don't know what's coming, because it's like when that does come around, I'm going to be so much more excited about things and like opportunities that hopefully will present themselves that I am not expecting.
Absolutely.
I'm excited for that, because it's like, oh my god, I would never have either thought of or expected this to happen this year. So
yeah, and I think that's a good thing as well. Like with these sorts of creative endeavors, you can plan like, oh, I want to work with this brand, or I want to do this thing, but most of the time things pop up that you were just like, wow, I never even like dreamt of this. Like you didn't even think this was like a thing to think of. So I agree.
I'm excited.
100%.
I'm just excited to just do stuff. I just want to be doing stuff.
100%. That's so cool.
What are your As Seen In follower counts?
Ooh.
Okay.
Did you mark it down?
Yeah, but this was like, okay, I'm checking Instagram. I believe it's like
It's not a lot on
460 on
It's
Instagram.
embarrassingly low amount. But you know what? It's actually not embarrassing. That's a horrible thing to say.
400, like if you put 460 people in a room, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's not great.
I know, on the internet it's not a lot.
We've lost so many TikTok followers. I don't know if it's because we haven't posted, or if it's people that want to follow back and then unfollow you. Do you know when people do that?
Yeah, I do know.
But I think, I mean, we also just haven't posted because we're taking our break.
Yeah, we can't burn out.
But it's 8,554 at the moment.
Okay, and then on YouTube, I believe it's like 600 and something.
Yeah, it's not a lot. And likes on TikTok, that's actually impressive.
That is
724.5 thousand. So that's good.
Almost a million.
I'm seeing millions very soon.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that's the count. Yeah, YouTube is like 600 and something, 640 something.
Interesting.
But it will be different this time next year.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what changes.
No, but that doesn't include our listeners, because
yeah, like that doesn't include our
I
Spotify
never
stuff.
realized how many people listen over actually follow,
because that's just socials. Like we have a whole different demographic on our streaming stuff.
Literally Spotify, Apple Music are our biggest hits, and we don't know how to judge how many people are
like on our
doing
Spotify Wrapped for the podcast. We were in the top 5 most shared globally.
Yeah, which is,
but like Spotify is not even our
not
most
right.
streamed platform. Like people mainly listen on Apple Music.
Yeah.
But anyway,
so basically, yeah.
But thank you guys so much
Thanks.
for listening.
What has been your favourite episode so far?
I put recasting iconic movies, the first ever one we did, when you said Keke Palmer would be Spider-Man, and I invented the favourite white women thing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I think casting definitely, because I feel like when we were doing it, we didn't realise that would actually be one of our most watched things. Like we were doing it so honestly and vulnerably.
Yeah.
I didn't think that out of all the videos we made, that one was going to do well.
There was no expectation, you know? It was just like let's just do this for fun. Like we had no other ideas.
I know.
But I think that's what made it so great, because we didn't have anyone to like impress or like, you know, anything to prove.
Yeah.
We were just doing
That's so true. That is true. I think my actual favourite episode is the one with Adam or Christine. I like both of the guest
episodes.
But I think Adam was like, we have a really loose structure for it, and I think like it came out how I'd seen the structure in my head.
Yeah.
I think the Christine one was so good as well, because it was like our first time interviewing.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know, just organic conversation. And then on the flip side, we had Adam, which is like also organic conversation, but very much like the structure was there. But I love both, and honestly, I like all the episodes you do, but
I know. I'm
just excited to see
I
more
love
guests.
watching them back.
I know.
So entertaining.
I really want this year to be like year of the guests. And honestly, guys, I've fucking got some stuff coming up, so
I know. We won't
I don't
want to
talk
about it
about
right
it.
now.
I hate jinxing. I'm a terrible jinxer, but keep your eyes peeled, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what has been the biggest podcast achievement so far?
I wrote Getting Signed.
Yeah.
Getting Signed.
That's
if
slay.
you don't follow us on socials, you won't know this, especially Instagram. But we got signed to Wizard Studios.
Yeah.
The announcement went out last week by the time you're watching this.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely our biggest achievement.
That's so crazy, actually.
Like, if you were to tell us, like, when we were in first year, thinking of our first podcast idea, like, oh, you're going to get signed less than a year into, like, properly doing it.
And you know what's so weird about it is, like, we started October 2021, but it wasn't consistent. We literally did October to March, and then we had the massive break, and then we started again in October.
Exactly.
So realistically, we've done it for like 5 months, and then before we started season 3, maybe, and then, I don't know.
Literally less than a year altogether.
And honestly, when we got that email, I feel like you don't really have any expectations going into it, because we kind of got an email and we were like, oh, we'll just like see what it's about.
I thought it was a spam email. I was like, yeah, right, you want to sign us.
I did. I was like, oh, don't you all?
Don't you all?
And then we jumped on the call.
And it was so real.
It was so real. And then, it's just spiraled a bit.
So
really excited about that. So if you start seeing ads, I'm not sorry about it. Because this is how we're going to keep the podcast going.
And grow the podcast.
Yeah, like, how do you expect us to do things if we don't make any income from it?
Exactly.
We've got people to pay that currently we're using our, like, own funds for.
Yeah, we're really heavily investing into this.
So guys, watch the ads. Don't skip them. Okay,
Craziest fan moment.
Okay, this is such a dumb question. Craziest fan moment.
I put when we were recognised in Watford.
Okay, yeah, that was freaking stupid.
Yeah, because we had maybe put out... we were on season 2. We'd maybe put out 1 episode of season 2.
Yeah, because the day we went to Watford, it was for some...
We're watching a theatre festival thing.
Yeah, like some film festival thing.
Film festival.
And that day we'd been in the studio recording season 2, which would have been a batch of 4 episodes.
So we hadn't even put out season 2.
Season 2 might have had 1 or 2. And we were walking into the shopping centre, and this girl, I think her name was Debbie or Deborah.
I think it was Deborah.
Deborah, she came up. Like, you walked into the door, not into it, but like through the door, and then I walked through the door. And as I was closing it behind me, someone tapped me on the shoulder, and I was like, hello. And then she said she watched the podcast. I was like, what?
Honestly, it's so crazy when people recognize us from the podcast.
Like, it is. Someone shout out if you're watching. I think your name's Mirabelle. See, I'm really great at names, guys.
You're really good at names.
You guys, you mean so much. Fuck off. That was a joke. I mean, you do, but
you mean so
it's because
much?
I can literally pick you out on a hand because of how little this happens. No. I was in IKEA actually. I actually fell over that day, so I really hope she didn't see that. But me and Heather were in IKEA, and I was trotting around, didn't think anything of it, went home, got a message at the end of the day saying, hey, I think I saw you in IKEA.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you did. You did.
And when you were in Brighton as well that time?
And I was, swagging back some wine in Brighton on the way to a Vamps concert.
Of course, as you should.
And, what a legend, honestly. Legends to all of you guys. If you see us, just come up to us.
Yeah.
You must have had this more. What about you? I mean, that was a podcast one.
I thought we were talking like, as seen in production.
Okay, yeah, but what else for you?
I don't know. Like, I've been abroad sometimes, like but like in Kenya. And then the same, like people messaging like, oh, I think I saw you like walking down this specific street, and it was me, and I'm like, oh,
it's really me. It's actually
that's my dream. That's actually one of my answers for the next question.
It's actually me.
What non-ASI inspirations do you have?
Aspirations.
What non-ASI aspirations?
I have aspirations.
Okay, right.
So I want to do that sort of like all of those like fun press things when it's like, when they rip off the paper and they've got like the most searched.
I
GQ.
Want it.
This is actually me.
Hey, it's actually me.
Yeah, like 10 essentials, like all of that stuff.
Essentials.
All of that stuff, and then like.
Can you imagine how fun that would be?
Honestly, and then I put get married and have a family. Not this year. In bold. Not this year. Not this year. Not this year.
That's not that bold.
It's
in italics, as is the rest of the sentence. So I think that wasn't actually as bold as you think.
Not this year. And then like that's like a goal for the future.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I've always had that dream of like having a cute little family.
Yeah.
And then just like work on bigger projects, because if you guys don't know, I'm a content creator as well. So like imagine like working for like what's it called, National Geographic.
Yeah, that'd be
because
so
I'm really
sick.
into wildlife photography now, so I'd love to do like a shit with Nat Geo.
That would be really fun.
Just like
Not
random
Nat
stuff.
Geo. Shut your mouth. Nat Geo. Not Nat Geo.
Nat Geo. Yeah.
Non-ASI aspirations. God. Don't have any. This is my life now.
Don't have any. No, but this is why I struggled with this,
I do.
because I really struggled with this question, because it's like I feel like everything I'm doing is to really work towards building up ASI, because I know this is such a bit, like, this is something I was saying to Kaylee the other day, this is something so much bigger than us at the end of the day. Like, I want it to be one of those things that surpasses our like life. Do you know what I mean?
I want it to be like a thing. It goes way beyond the podcast. I don't think we've actually spoken too much about that, but no, it will be. This is the start. I'm really excited, but I feel like I must have some.
You must.
I feel like it's just be happy. As horrible as that is.
No, but that's a
like,
very legitimate.
Try to reach that.
Yeah.
Content.
Do you meditate and stuff?
Not really.
You journal though?
I have been every day of 2023.
That's really good.
My first time ever keeping up with it.
That's really good.
Have them all in my notes app, so if anyone hacks me, they're gonna see.
Wait, you journal on your phone notes?
So I want to put it into writing in the scrapbook that I've got.
Okay.
But at the moment, I'm making the notes in my notes app, so then I can just transfer it at the end of the month.
Nice, that's really good. I like that.
Thank you. Also, guys, no, what the hell was I gonna say that for?
Also, guys, what were you gonna say?
We saw Taylor Swift.
Oh, guys.
I think that just came up because I said be happy, and I was thinking about my journal, and I remember when I wrote that night, I was like, we saw Taylor Swift.
We saw Taylor Swift. We were at that 1975 concert.
Yeah, we're God's favourite. Before you comment, how does it feel? Yeah.
It feels great.
It feels fucking good, thanks.
It feels like being God's favourite is actually...
It's hard.
It's really hard, but it's like, it's worth it at the end of the day.
It is worth it. I feel very blessed because I was also at Harry Night 1, which people are envious of, which is the Rain night. So
yeah, I remember you talking about like The Rain being a movie.
Yeah.
So cool.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it. But not too sorry.
Not too sorry at all.
Okay.
What are your top 5 favourite films?
Okay.
So I put Good Will Hunting, I Still Believe, The Longest Ride, It's Kind of a Funny Story, and Hidden Figures.
Okay.
What are yours? But these will change. Like, I picked these out of like, I thought for maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really think too hard about it.
Was that 5?
It was 5.
Because the thing is with me is that I have a very short list of favourite films, under 10 ever. Like literally under 10. I have lots of like close calls, but
see, that's the thing with me.
10.
I like a film and it's like, well, this is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I see. Because then this is what I was doing when I was looking for this research. I was looking at my list of favourite films. I took one out. I was like, that doesn't compare to the others. Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're picky with your favourite films.
So I put them in, and then I actually look at it, and I'm like, no.
Are you the same with music? Because I could,
Yeah.
like, with my favourite music of all time, the playlist is like 100 plus songs.
Yeah.
So you're picky with your music, or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, and no. I feel like that's harder because like
If
one
you're-
artist, I could have things I like and don't like.
Well, yeah, that's
But
why I
it's the
said,
same
like,
with,
if
like,
you
a
had
director.
a playlist of your favourite songs of all time, how long would that playlist be?
Really long.
Okay.
Because I have a lot, and some songs are just like one from an artist I don't even know.
Yeah, facts.
Okay,
facts.
cool.
The number of times I'll listen to one song by one artist and not know anything else they've done. And I'll listen to that song for years.
100%.
I really want to get better
100%.
at like listening to the full discography.
Yeah, that's actually really good. I'll read you the list then.
Mm-hmm.
It is more than 5, but I mean, I could take
Pick
one out.
5.
5.
Yeah, because then you can leave the rest for next year. Let's not give everyone everything at once.
It's funny you say that because
I know.
everywhere all at once is on there.
I did think that would be. On there.
No, that's hard, Tat.
Okay, fine. Say all of them because
I'll say all of them, but I won't tell you my order because it is low-key in order.
There's an order. Okay, fair
Thank
enough.
you.
It'd be
These
hard
are
for me
them.
to pick an order.
Shutter Island, 10 Things I Hate About You, About Time, Little Women, The Handmaiden, Little Miss Sunshine, Coco, Truman Show, and Everything Everywhere All at Once. I did put No Way Home in there as well because I remember
Spider-Man,
feeling
No Way
great.
No, facts.
at that film.
I
But,
can't believe
yeah.
I didn't put that in there. I can't believe I didn't put Black Panther. See,
Yeah.
this isn't,
Yeah.
like, it's difficult.
It's hard, guys.
It will be different next year. Next year I'll say The Kissing Booth 3 or something. Like,
Please don't.
no, I won't. But like, do you get me? Like,
Yeah.
it's not something. When you ask people what their favorite thing is, I hate when people take that and like 5 years later they still think
They're
that's
like, well, that was your favorite thing.
Like, you said this in 2012. Exactly.
Exactly.
The next day it will be different.
Exactly. We said it before in our music episode. Like even looking back at that, I probably have changed opinions.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, nice.
There you go.
Favorite films from the last year?
I found this incredibly difficult. One, because I hardly watched anything last year because I was in the trenches. But I put I Want to Dance with Somebody, the Whitney Houston biopic.
Yeah.
Oh, loved it so much.
Okay.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and The Batman.
Yeah.
So they're all they're all different. I would say they're all quite different. I wouldn't compare Black Panther to The Batman. So
no.
But there were more that I watched that I probably enjoyed more than The Batman. But that's just what I could think of in that moment.
Okay. I watched a fair bit last year. I feel like I could have done better, honestly.
No, you watched a lot. You did well.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Favourites, honestly, I liked the film Emily. I think that was really good. I obviously liked Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think that was literally the top film of the year for sure.
Nice. Did you see his speech at the Golden Globes?
I was crying. Did you not see my private story?
Yeah, I
was literally crying everywhere.
I was so happy.
Like, he's so cute.
No, but do you know how sad it is that he was made to think like, oh, I don't think I'm good enough to work in this industry, took a break for 30 years. But it's because they literally weren't writing roles for Asian people in Hollywood. Like, it's just so, like, it's so annoying.
I loved it so much. And I love the Goonies. Like, he is... Have you seen the Goonies?
Goonies never say die. That's what people are saying online. I haven't seen the Goonies though. It's a classic, apparently.
Yeah, his character's so amazing in that. He's like he's got all the gadgets. He's just I really like him.
I will watch that for sure.
I think something I watched for the first time last year was Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I hadn't watched that before.
Okay.
Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet. Okay,
and
I liked that actually. I thought it was a really good film.
Nice.
Obviously, like the Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Belfast was good as well.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe in my top 5 films of all time I didn't put Tick Tick Boom. That's literally one of my top. That's it for me. That's it for me.
Nice.
Oh,
that's nice.
See, this is what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like I'm comfortable with those decisions.
Okay, nice. Let's do. What's the next question?
Dream role to play.
I have 2.
Go on then.
One is Whitney Houston.
Obviously.
I said it in our As Seen and Wrapped.
Yeah.
And then the next one. So I'm obsessed, or I was obsessed with this book series when I was younger, called The Gallagher Girls, right? So the first one was like, I'd tell you I'd love you, but I'd have to kill you. The spy, it's like a girls' spy school.
Yeah.
And there's this one black British girl. Her name is Bex.
Slay.
And like, they're all American. There's one British girl. She's black. Come on. And a spy. I'm obsessed. Yeah. I was obsessed with all things spies when I was young. So I feel like I'm destined to play that role. And I feel like the reason no one's made it into a film is because As Seen in Productions is meant to make it into a film.
She literally messaged me and was like, I've got a good idea.
Like, I think
Can we make these books?
I think we just need to buy the rights.
I think we do.
And we just make it. And please, I need to play Bex.
I feel like
I don't even have to put on an accent like the rest of them.
I'm down.
You should be in it too, I feel.
Thank you so much. I'd love to.
Yeah.
I don't know who.
You can be one of the other spies.
Should I read
There's
them?
so many. You'd have to do an American accent though, probably.
That's fine.
Yeah, so fine.
I can do that.
You can so do it. Like, dialect coach.
Thank you.
We're so fine.
I don't need one.
I actually don't think you need one at the end of the day.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, that's going to piss some people off again.
I don't care.
Who the hell would I play? This is hard. I was thinking and then I couldn't think of anyone. I think anyone who gets to do fun stunts would be fun. I'd like to do Gwen.
Yeah, I was literally going to say, I could see you being a superhero.
I'd love
I know
to
Gwen's not... You mean Gwen from Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I know she's not a superhero, but I can see you being like a superhero kind of... I just love to see you in that role because I feel like you're so not that in real life.
No.
Like, I can't imagine you be like, we need to save the day.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Yeah.
No,
so it'd be great to see you in that sort of role.
I'd have to do it as like a parody.
So like a Deadpool.
Yeah, like the boys, but I really didn't like the boys. But yeah, like Deadpool was kind of like a joke.
Okay.
Yeah, or anything that... Oh no, I lied so much. My dream role is Elena Gilbert. I can't lie. I would do anything to play Elena, Catherine, Amara, Tatiana. Is that Tatiana? No,
yeah.
Tiana. I know.
Something like
that. But I wouldn't want to do it now. I would want to do it instead of Nina Dobrev. I want to be there at that time with Ian Somerhalder, with Paul Wesley, and Joseph Morgan and everyone that she got
You could
kiss
do the
on the mouth.
You could do the.
Bonnie, reverse the spell. Do you think I could do it?
You could.
Thank you. Thank you.
You could be so good at
Thank
later.
you. Thank you. Or in Harry Potter as well. Luna Lovegood, maybe.
Yeah, or Ginny. I feel like you'd be a good
Ginny. What?
Ginny Weasley.
I fucking hate Ginny.
No, but you'd be a
Actually,
good Ginny. You could
so
act
I'm a
as
boring
Ginny.
bitch.
No, but I mean, I feel like no. Ginny has layers.
I like book Ginny. I don't like film Ginny.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm
No
remembering.
hate to Bonnie Wright because she's a cutie.
I love her.
I think the movies did her a little bit dirty. I thought it was a bit boring.
I think she wasn't included enough.
Yeah, it was a
personally.
bit rushed storyline.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I've got some options.
Yeah.
Guys,
Who else would I play? Because obviously I'm not going to play Whitney Houston. We know that for a fact.
It's been done.
It's been done now, unless it's literally in 10 plus years
You
time.
could do like like her older self.
No, like, you know how they always do like a remake of something like every 10
I
years?
get you. But then you'll be 30.
Yeah, like they're
Ooh.
already doing Elvis again. Yeah, I'd be 30.
Yeah, isn't Jacob Elordi doing that?
Yeah.
That's kind of hot, can't lie.
No, but like, do you get me? So they
Yeah.
do, like, when I'm like 35, maybe.
Yeah, I'm down for
In
that.
my actress era.
I think you could do... I'd like
can
to see you do Disney Princess.
Tiana.
Yeah.
The Princess
You
and the
just could
Frog.
make a new one.
I would
I
love
think you'd be a
to
good
be
Disney princess.
princess.
I, on the other hand,
You'd be a good Disney
I'd be
princess. Snow White.
Rapunzel. No, what's her name? Entangled, because she's a bit like
Yeah.
a tomboy.
Yeah. I
Or,
would
like,
be Tiana. I would be
Brave.
Tiana for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's literally
I
only
think we
one
should
black
make
Disney princess.
A
So,
new Disney movie starring us as princesses.
so we work with Disney.
Yeah.
We're like the Princess Protection Program, but like.
Like the School for Good and Evil, if you watched that.
So what? Like Frozen. There's an evil one and there's a good one. Who's
Kind
who?
of. I think I'd be the evil one, obviously.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Duh.
I was gonna say.
Glad we're on the same page.
Yeah.
I think we could do it. I think
Should we do that?
Should we just write ourselves a Disney role?
Like, are we being serious
Yeah.
about this? Like princesses.
I think mine can have a start off as like either starts off as a princess and then goes rogue, or is the other way around, like starts rogue and like loves the princess.
I think it should be starts rogue and then you find out you're a princess and you're like,
Oh,
what? I don't want to be a
yes!
princess.
Yes.
But you're forced because of your
Yes.
duty to your country.
Yeah.
And then you come and find me there and I'm like
Yeah.
teaching you the ways.
Oh yeah.
And it's like
Copywriting this right now.
we become
by the
best
way.
friends.
Yeah.
And then you start to like it and
Yeah.
you know, it's like a whole thing.
That's really good.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
feel like I have good ideas
That's
sometimes.
really good. Okay, let's do
do
that.
it. Let's do it. I'm so ready.
Cut to us in a year saying, so that didn't go anywhere.
Oh yeah, we have to react to this. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's next?
Okay, someone you would like to meet.
I put Michelle Obama.
I put Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Nice.
Simple.
So simple. There's so many people I'd like
Yeah.
to meet, but like I don't want to say it and then be cringe when that
Yeah.
time comes.
Because I feel like I am going to meet her. So like,
Exactly.
hi to her, honestly. But
Like
I think I respect her so much.
I feel like my chances of meeting Michelle Obama are lower. So if I were to meet her, it's not like everyone. I feel like everyone would want to meet her.
she's such a
It's not like me saying, "Oh, I want to meet Zac Efron," which
Yeah.
obviously I would love to meet Zac
Obviously,
Efron.
would love to.
But like if I've now said that and I meet Zac Efron and this clip resurfaces in the future, it's just a bit awkward.
I
isn't
get
it?
you so much. But Phoebe Waller-Bridge, I don't care. You can see this if you want. When I meet you, I'm not going to be embarrassed by this video. And Dan Levy, I've mentioned him before.
Yeah.
I think that. Do you know why? Because I want to pick their brains.
Just
They're
I
great
get
writers.
you.
That's why I think
I get
I'm just
you.
like, I'd love to sit and talk. But yeah,
Absolutely.
those two.
Last question.
Last
Top
question.
5 favourite musicians.
I really thought about this.
So hard for me.
I put the 1975,
'Cause
Whitney
she
Houston,
loves cocaine.
John Bellion,
Mhm.
the band Camino, and a new artist
Yeah.
I found recently called Imani Graham. So Imani Graham, she's like a black artist from New York,
Mhm.
and she doesn't have a huge discography, but oh my goodness, her music makes me feel alive.
Is it like the 1975 vibes?
It's like no, but like there's like one, you know, the 1975 opening track on there being funny in a foreign language,
Yeah.
like the way it feels majestic.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of music.
Sorry if you're living in 17.
Yes, like that kind of big like anthem type
Okay,
of
nice.
music.
I like that.
And she's from
I
New
like
York,
that.
and she's just like, I just will ride or die for her.
No,
and I'm so
honestly.
happy that I've discovered her now.
Respect.
Thank you.
Mine's just hard because I just have literally so many people, and I wouldn't say there is a top 5. But right now, as of right now, if I'm doing it, Annie DeRusso,
Of course.
has been for a long time.
Of course,
This is
of course.
not anything. I need to do shit. It probably is still Sam Fender, I can't lie. Probably.
What about Harry and Taylor?
Yeah, the thing is, it's hard because they always are. They always are, but it's like I still wouldn't.
Like I get you. Like Taylor Swift has been a top artist in my music since like 2010. Yeah. So I get you. Hard. Like I get you.
Like I loved Catfish in the Bottom for so long as well, but they haven't really released anything recently. So it's like they have that spot, but like right now I'm not listening to anything.
Right. You know, that was kind of like 1975 for like the last couple of years.
Even the 1975 probably up there as well.
100%.
There's just a lot of people. Sam Fender, Phoebe Bridgers. I need to.
The Vamps.
Zaddy.
What do you mean? You love them? You're seeing them tomorrow, no?
No, I'm seeing Wallows tomorrow.
Oh yes, of course. Sorry, Dylan.
I did see the Vamps though.
Yeah, like for the other day.
Tour.
You love them, McFly.
Yeah, I know. This is like but this is me young though.
I get you.
Like I do love both of those people because when I was 13 and 14 and 15, that's what I listened to.
Yeah, and I feel like those years, especially in our generation, were very like formative, iconic years. Yeah. So in my mind, that's like where
and I found the Vamps through McFly. So like obviously there's always going to be like a special place, little place. And I did go to the 10th anniversary tour. Yeah, I did go to 2 days.
Yeah, as you should.
Come on the podcast, guys.
Come on the podcast, Vamps. We'd love to have you on.
But yeah, right now I don't know.
Okay, I'm actually really looking forward to watching this episode back next year. Hi, Tati and Kaylee in 2024. Hi, Tati and Kaylee. Happy New Year.
HNY, bitch.
But guys, if you have any answers to these questions, let us know in the comments. And if you're listening, make sure to rate this podcast on, all those stars and things that they have on Spotify.
Yeah, literally. Comment your answers to the questions and then revisit it in a year when we post the next one.
Yes.
See if your answers change as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. We'll catch you next time.
Catch you next time. Bye.